say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Stallions will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Barnes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So Washington's offense will go to work first. Williams will pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Brooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's still running after the move. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stallions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? And the Stallions will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Intercepted. can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited because that guy doesn't get many of those.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Number 99 on the punt.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Williams looking for a man. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense, I think about right place, right time, great thought process, just physical, make you earn everything they get every single year.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Knocked down for the tackle. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Stallions line up to punt it away. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The run to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the Ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Huskies. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 21 over Oregon State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll keep it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. To the air on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Off play action. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be dragged down. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Running behind that left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
That's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? Motion from the back. Williams looking for a man. Touchdown, Washington! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll leave it with him. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll run the sneak for it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down. Trying to run, it's Owens. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch.
Finding open areas.
Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. The Stallions have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Might as well give it to him again. This Husky defense, David, it's like they've got Vita Vea and Steve Emtman up front, Joe Tryon as a backer, and Marcus Peters in the secondary. There's purple everywhere.
You're right, from front to back. Guys up front of the defensive line eat them up, doing a great job in the secondary linebacker. Complete performance from this UW defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone and time has run out. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks